Today I brought back every team's greatest quarterback. I'm not going to waste your time. We got 32 quarterbacks to go over. Let's go ahead and meet the quarterbacks. The Chicago Bears are going to get Sid Luckman. Cincinnati Bengals are going to get Boomer Esiason. The Bills are going to get Jim Kelly. The Broncos are going to get John Elway. The Cleveland Browns, I went with Otto Graham. Since there was nobody else for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we're going to get Tom Brady on the Buccaneers. Since there was nobody else for the Cardinals, unless you wanted Carson Palmer, we went with Kurt Warner. For the Los Angeles Chargers, we went with Phillip Rivers. For the Chiefs, we have current day Patrick Mahomes, because he is the best Chief quarterback of all time. The Colts have a new sheriff in town, and that's going to be Peyton Manning. For the Commanders, I went with Doug Williams. For the Dallas Cowboys, it could have been Roger Staubach, but we went with Troy Aikman. Obviously, for the Miami Dolphins, we could not pass up on going with Dan Marino. For the Philadelphia Eagles, we went with Donovan McNabb. Yes, it could be Randall Cunningham, but I went with Donovan McNabb. And here we go. Here's the controversial one. We got Matt Ryan on the Falcons. Here come the Michael Vick fans. How dare you put Michael Vick under Matt Ryan? When it comes to the greatest Falcon quarterback, it's got to go to Matt Ryan in my opinion. But y'all feel free to comment and let me hear it. For the 49ers, we went with Joe Montana. Of course, man. Yes, Steve Young is out there, but he's not touching Joe Montana. And if we had Peyton, we got to have Eli Manning here for the New York Giants. Not much here for the Jaguars, but we went with Mark Brunell. The Jets will get rid of Aaron Rodgers, and they will get Joe Namath. The Detroit Lions, they're going to get Matthew Stafford back, man. Maybe he can get a ring with him after all. Alright, I hear you. What? How could you not have Brett Favre as the Packers quarterback? He is way better than Aaron Rodgers ever was. Calm down. I put out a poll for y'all to vote for this. Y'all didn't know why, but it was 66% as I'm looking at it right now. Aaron Rodgers won the vote. Who's the GOAT Packers quarterback? And yes, I hear the old heads telling me Bart Starr, but it is Aaron Rodgers for the day. The Panthers are going to go back and get Superman Cam Newton as their quarterback. And here is the GOAT, Tom Brady in his Patriots uniform. Maybe the dynasty will be back. For the Vegas Raiders, I went with Ken Stabler. Just like Tom Brady, he's here twice. So the Rams are also going to get Kurt Warner. Here's another controversial one. I know y'all going to say, where's Joe Flacco? I'm a Ravens fan as well, and I love me some Joe Flacco. But Lamar Jackson is the best Ravens quarterback we've had, okay? I know Joe Flacco got the ring, but pound for pound, best quarterback, it's got to be Lamar. I'm sorry. The New Orleans Saints are going to get their quarterback back. They're going to get Drew Brees. Seahawks fans are rejoicing that they get prime Russell Wilson back in Seattle, man. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, yeah, I know Big Ben is out there. Yeah, I respect Big Ben, of course, but we're going with Terry Bradshaw today. What y'all know about prime Deshaun Watson, man? Say what you want about him post-Texans era, but prime Deshaun Watson was crazy, man. For the Tennessee Titans, we're going to go with Steve McNair. Yes, you could have went Warren Moon, but I wanted to keep it Tennessee, not Houston Oilers. Tennessee Titans franchise. Anyway, we went with Steve McNair. And to round it all up, the Minnesota Vikings are going to get Frank Tarkenton. Here's a list of all the quarterbacks. Let me know who I got wrong, who I got right. And the ratings, they came from what cards. So, I mean, it is what it is, except for Mahomes and Lamar. But it's going to seem like through a season, every quarterback is an X factor. We're going to have some fun, man. So let me know who y'all think is going to win the Super Bowl, man. I don't even know right now. I can't even get my prediction. Let's get it. Taking a look at the standings for the AFC, you have your one seed as the Baltimore Ravens. Then you have the Pittsburgh Steelers right behind them. Then you have the Dolphins and the Jaguars actually making the playoffs. The Chiefs make the playoffs because of course they do. And then you have the Titans and the Raiders making the playoffs. The Texans just miss out. The Bills just miss out. The Browns are up there. The Jets go 7-10. The Patriots 6-11. Tom Brady couldn't save them. Even with Boomer Esiason at a higher overall than Joe Burrow, the Bengals still can't get it done. Maybe that defense really does suck. And then the Broncos 6-11. And Peyton Manning, the worst team in the conference. Looking over to the NFC side, of course, the San Francisco 49ers are the 1 seed, one of the most talented rosters in the NFL, gets one of the best quarterbacks in the history, and yeah, they go 14-3, your 1 seed. And then you have Cam Newton taking that Carolina Panthers team to a 12-5 record. Shout out to Cam Newton, man. Donovan McNabb, 11-6. You have the Lions, Matthew Stafford, one of the best Lions teams, better than anything he ever had in Detroit. Go 11-6. The Cowboys still make the playoffs. Let's see if they be a first round exit or not. 10-7. And then the Vikings, normally disrespected in Madden, they get the job done, 10-7. And then the Buccaneers, Tom Brady said, I'm getting in there somehow. NFC, AFC, I'm getting in there one way or another. And they got the job done on the Buccaneers. And Matt Ryan just missed out on the playoffs, tied with the Buccaneers. Drew Brees here at 7-10. Kurt Warner had 2 shots to get in there. He ain't get in there in neither one of them. In the same division, same conference, he had 2 shots and he didn't get it in there. 7-10 for the Rams. Aaron Rodgers couldn't help the Packers get in there at 7-10. The Commanders go 6-11 with Doug Williams. Eli 5-12, so that's about normal. The Bears are still 5-12. Russ struggled, man. I would expected Russ to do much better, and then 5-12 for the Cardinals as well. So Kurt, come on, man, you had 2 shots. Let's take a look at some stats, man. Dan Marino, oh my goodness, yeah, he has the offense to really do this kind of thing. 5,287 yards, 44 touchdowns, 8 picks. Yeah, that's probably gonna be your MVP. That's a pretty solid gap between number 1 and number 2 in terms of yards. Jim Kelly's here, Donovan McNabb, Matthew Stafford, Aikman, Breeze, Mahomes is still up here. Like, oh my goodness, they was out there slinging the pigskin. I'll tell you that much. They was out there slinging the pigskin. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll all the way down so you can see everybody's stat line. So if you want to see what your the quarterback or your favorite team did, you can go ahead and take a look at that. But I'm also gonna scroll down here to some of the other stats. Not the rushing though, not the rushing. I didn't mean to do that. We go to the receiving, so you can see how some of the receivers did with the new quarterbacks. Here you go, Amon-Ra, Cooper Kupp, doing the same thing. Look at Tyreek and Waddle both up here, and that's absolute 28 touchdowns. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. What the? What? Okay. Oh, what? Brandon Ayuk, 26 touchdowns. Oh my God, bro. Some of these receivers really ate with the new help, man. So let's go and see who won the awards, man. What do we got to do to not give this man the MVP every year from EA? Like, come on, man. He wasn't the best quarterback in the league. Like, come on, dog. Coach of the year goes to Dave Canales. Yeah, just bringing back Cam Newton does that for the Panthers. Yeah, you deserve to be coach of the year. Offensive player of the year, best quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, of course, and then wide receiver, Khalil Shakir. Okay, so it's just gonna be a repeat. Depending on who won that. Yeah, Amon-Ra, who should have been probably MVP, EA, and then you got Joe Montana, and then you got Amon-Ra. Here's the playoff bracket, seeded out, ready to go. We're gonna try to hop into each and every game, man. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna hop in the 4th quarter only, and if we got some good moments, we're gonna catch them. And if not, somebody blew somebody out, I just show you the score. Let's go ahead and get started. Starting it out with the Dolphins and Raiders. Let's see, we got Marino and Ken Stabler going at it. Who's gonna get the job done? Let's get it. We got a first round upset. This game was not close by any means. The Raiders went to Miami and absolutely dominated 33-18. Ken Stabler said, I am ready for war. I don't care what you got, Dan Marino. And oh my goodness, did they ever. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's take a look at the stats. Ken Stabler, 28-35, 343, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Marino, 19-37, 269, 2 touchdowns, no picks, but still lost, man. Ken Stabler, shout out to them, shout out to the Raiders. I'll show you the scoring summary since I didn't show you the game. And yeah, it just didn't look good at all, man. So, yep, let's go on to our next matchup. This time we got Brady versus Cam Newton. We got the Buccaneers. We got the Panthers. Let's see if we're going to have another upset. Or is the GOAT finna take this one? Or Superman? Tom Brady could only put up 7 points in a playoff game against the current Carolina Panthers defense. Oh my goodness, Cam Newton absolutely shredded the Buccaneers 35-7. Cam Newton getting the job done. Oh my god. It's been back-to-back blowups. I'm trying to give y'all some gameplay, but there ain't no gameplay to give. Cam Newton 28-34, 246, 2 touchdowns, no picks, and Tom Brady 21-40, 219, 1 touchdown and 2 picks. Brady, come on, man, you're much better than that, man. Well, let's move on to the next matchup, man. Oh yeah, here's the score summary. Yeah, it was never close, except maybe like the second quarter. Well, other than that, it was never close. Let's get it. Patrick Mahomes in the playoff game at home, taking on Steve McNair's Titans, man. This one should be an interesting one. Let's see what happens. Welcome to the fourth quarter. It is 21-6. The Titans do have the ball, but this one is kind of close. It's been kind of a stalemate. We can go ahead and jump into the key moments if there is any key moments, and we're going to see if the Chiefs can come back here and they do get a score. And if they can get a stop, it'll be huge. They do get home to a field goal, but it was too late. I try to give y'all something. 31-14. The Titans take down the almighty Chiefs. No hell Chiefs this time, because it's time to tighten up and get the job done. Steve McNair getting the W, man. Let's move on to the stat line. Man, Patrick Mahomes losing to the Titans in the first round. Would not have expected that. Oh my gosh, Steve McNair, great game. 31-37, 361, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Patrick Mahomes, 20-29 for 233. Don't sound too bad until you get to 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions, man. And if you look at the score summary box score, it was close. It was closer than the Titans decided to, tighten up towards the end, man. But yep, that's that game. Let's go to the next one. How about some Vikings and Eagles, man? Well, we already know the Eagles are pretty good in this game, but let's see if they can take down Frank Tarkenton and the Vikings, man, with Donovan McNabb. Here we go. Just another matchup. Close game. Vikings and Eagles. Let's rock. Come on. Vikings with the ball. Let's see if they can go ahead and get into the end zone here, and they do. But the Eagles strike back. Let's see if we can get closer to see, can the Eagles get a stop here or a field goal? We'll hop in if they can. And they, we're going to hop in here, see if they can stop them right here. They're on the 6. It's 33. Let's go. 33 from the 6. Frank Tarkenton lined up, single back set. Are we just handing it to Aaron Jones? It's a play action, and he throws it, and it's a touchdown to Jordan Addison, and that might have just ended the Eagles' hopes, but we'll see if they can get it done. Let's get it. Donovan McNabb and the Eagles. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. Let's see what they can do with this offense. And McNabb has his man. He's going off to the races. Number 83. I don't know your name like that, but it's a touchdown. And see, I've seen crazy things happen. And here come the Eagles. Here come the Eagles. Jahan Dotson with this touchdown from Donovan McNabb. Oh my goodness. It wasn't AJ Brown. It wasn't Devontae Smith, but the Eagles still score and get the job done. Let's see what happens here. Look like it's going to be an onside kick. Can the Eagles get this? We've seen it happen before, and it looks like they're not going to get it, man. And they have no timeouts. The Vikings are going to take this one. Taking a look at the stats, man. Donovan McNabb, great day. 25 of 27, 331, 2 touchdowns, no picks. You would think that would be a recipe to win, especially when the other quarterback went 16 of 26 for 211, 2 touchdowns and no picks. But hey, they got the job done. Frank Tarkenton, the Vikings, got the job done. They scored enough points because Donovan McNabb and them struck when the iron was hot, and it just wasn't enough. Here's a look at the scoring summary. Shout out to the Vikings. That was a good game. If we had another like 3 minutes, maybe we go into overtime or something. Let's get it. Pittsburgh Steelers, Jacksonville Jaguars, Mike Brunell versus Terry Bradshaw. We see that our Steelers defense is stingy in these games. So look, what happened to my screen? All right. Anyway, let's decide to go ahead and get to the game. Here we go. I told you that Steelers defense is stingy, and I think I might have called him Mike Brunell. It's Mark Brunell for the Jaguars. But here we go. It's a 7-0 game here in the fourth quarter. Let's see what we got going on here. Jaguars do get a field goal. Here comes to the Steelers. and they finally gonna get a touchdown. And the Jaguars are fighting to get one more score, 1st and goal, and they just run the clock out. And Pittsburgh are gonna go down, and the Jaguars are gonna advance. A team that I wasn't expecting to do good in this video at all. You know what I'm saying? But here they are with the win. Shout out to Mark Brunell and the Jaguars. Let's see what the stats looking like. Let's see what's the problem here. And it looks like Mark Brunell, 23 of 31, 241, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And Terry Bradshaw, 15 of 28, 155, no touchdowns, 2 picks. And now I'm gonna have the whole comment section of Steelers fans telling me you should have put Big Ben in. And how I know he was gonna do that, man? I ain't know that. Here's look at the box score. Yeah. Your favorite teams to watch on Thanksgiving: the Lions and the Cowboys, Stafford and Aikman. Let's see what's gonna happen. Cowboys, you're not gonna lose the 1st round, right? Right? Okay, this is what I expected. This is what I wanted. Here we go. 21-21. Lions and Cowboys going at it. Here we go. And let's see. Anybody gonna make this a game? You know what I'm saying? What am I talking about? Make it a game? It's already a game. What am I talking about? All right, here we go. 4th quarter. Hey, Lions, you need to stop right here. Brandon Aubrey lining up for the field goal, and it is up, and it's no good. Brandon Aubrey just missed. Is that Brandon Aubrey? Brandon Aubrey wears 17. Anyway, the field goal didn't go in. And here comes Matthew Stafford and the Lions trying to replicate what the Eagles did against the Vikings, and he's gonna get his down. Amon-Ra St. Brown all the way down towards the 20-yard line. Lions, you came all this way. You gotta at least make a shot at it. At least get the 1st down, get out of bounds, and go for the touchdown. And I thought they ran the ball. And it's gonna be a touchdown, toe tap in the back of the end zone. And that is gonna be Jameson Williams, because I had to change the number from 9 to give it to Stafford. And wow, what clutch gene by Matthew Stafford. Let's take a look at that perfect placement, only where Jameson Williams can get it. And we might be having some OT here today. This is still the 1st round, and we got some great games going here, man. And we got plenty more. We got some more rounds to go through, man. So you might go ahead and like the video while you're sitting here for this overtime. 2nd and 4 for the Lions. Let's see what we got here. Stafford dropping back, launching it. Oh my God, you see? He caught that. I am so sorry, y'all, for what just happened. My mic decided to cut in and out for some reason. But it should be fixed and we should be ready to go. Let's go ahead and get to that. I cannot believe he caught that. I can't believe he caught one of the craziest moments in this game, and my mic decided to say, you know, that was too good of a moment. Let's dial it back, Izayah. But here we go. Lions looking to try to punch it in, and you're not gonna do it like that. Gibbs is gonna find his way into the end zone after that. Well, no, that was Montgomery. My fault. I didn't see which running back was in. And now the Cowboys do have a chance to respond due to the new overtime rules. Is the cycle continuing? How about them Cowboys? Is it coming up? Troy Aikman on 4th and 5, looking, throwing it, and he got his man. That's a 1st down, and he's gonna make sure that we get to the 50, and this game is gonna continue. The 1st round exit, is it brewing? Is the cycle about to continue again? Down to your last down. Cowboys, Troy Aikman looking, throwing, and it's gonna be somehow he got the toes in. Oh my goodness, and the Cowboys will continue one more time. This is tough situations right here, because you do have another 1st down, but you need to stop playing with fire. You're not gonna get lucky all the time. What you're gonna do here on 2nd and 10, another pass play, and it's a dot. It's a dot wide open, and this game is going to continue again. Jonathan Mingo on the catch. If you haven't already, like the video, man, for this game. Next score will win. Stafford, what you got dialed up? Oh my good, oh Lord. Cowboys might find a way to get out of here with this one. 2nd and 14. You really need to get down the field here. And it looks like you're about to run it again. And you're not. Stafford get his strip sack, and he picked it up. And the Cowboys. Oh my God. What is happening? We've had long bombs. We've had skin in the teeth 1st downs. And now we have a strip sack. picked up and played daylight on Stafford. Like, look at this. Like, what happened, Stafford? Brandon Aubrey to send the Cowboys to the second round. And it's going to be up, and it is good. Stafford was 23 of 33, 326, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Troy Aikman, 31 of 43, 309, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Here's the scoring summary for you. The Cowboys somehow got it done. Everybody scored in every single quarter, man. All touchdowns except for the game-winning field goal. Here's your updated playoff bracket. We're at the divisional round. Let's see if we can get more Cowboys and Lions games, or will we have, more blowouts to come? Let's find out, man. Let's see what we got up first. It's time for my favorite team, the Baltimore Ravens, to get some work in with Lamar Jackson taking on Ken Stabler, who took down Dan Marino in the first round. Let's see what we got. All right, we got a spicy one here. The one seed is on potential upset alert. Ken Stabler getting the job done once again, 13-7. Let's see what we got here for this fourth quarter. And can the Ravens find a way to avoid the upset? Here we go. The Raiders are looking to probably end it right here. Fourth down alert. Are they going for it? Let me take a look. Yeah, they're about to go for it. All right, hold on. Okay, EA lied to me. They were supposed to be going for it, but they're kicking a field goal. What, a flag? What just happened? What just happened? Roughing the kicker? Now they probably about to go get a touchdown. All right, undisciplined football from the Ravens as normal. We do have a 3rd and goal here from the 11. Let's see if the Ravens defense can hold up after that penalty somehow. And Ken Stabler is going to be dropping back. He's going to be looking. He's going to be under pressure. And he's going to be sacked by Matabike. The Raiders did take the field goal after that output. And here we go for the Ravens. 3 minutes and 38 seconds left. And you're down by 2 scores. And you're going to hand it off to King Henry. And he's going to get the first down. Okay, that's a good start for the Ravens. Oh, okay, y'all just going to hurry up like that so I won't edit anything. Okay, y'all better have something good up your sleeve then. Zay Flowers in motion. There you go, Lamar. Play action. Looking. Got time. Almost all day. He's going to take off. He's going to run for a first down. Or they call it inches. See, if you're going to do this, you better have some good setup. Lamar. Looking. Throwing it. Got his man over the middle. Is that Charlie Kolar? And they're going to be down into the red zone. Ravens not trying to go one and done after being the 1 seed again. Handing it off to King Henry. He has a hole. He's all the way into the end zone for the Baltimore Ravens. Now they just need the defense to step up to have a shot. Raiders, you can end it on this next drive. Okay, so I set up to watch the Raiders drive. And as you can see right here on the play history, they went 3 and out. A negative rush, throwaway, and a 0-yard pass. And now the Ravens have the ball. So let's hop back in with the Baltimore Ravens. Apparently, sorry for that mistake, but I mean 3 and out, so I mean whatever. But let's go ahead and get back in there with Baltimore. 1 timeout left, 1 minute and 11 seconds on the clock. 1-1-1. Get your Angels number out. Here we go. They just need 3 to win it. They're gonna play action. Lamar looking, throws over the middle. Who's that? That's Zay Flowers again. And we're now in Justin Tucker field goal range for Baltimore. And Derrick Henry has his expected lit up. That can't be good for the Raiders. That can't be good because he might just run this thing all the way into the end zone if they hand it to him. And we have 1 minute and 5 left. They do hand it to him. He is off to the races. He is bowling through tackles, and he is down to the 16-yard line. Baltimore Ravens offense is moving fluidly, a well-oiled machine. The Raiders do have another timeout, but I don't think that's going to save them here as they hand it back off to Henry, who somehow didn't lose any yards on that. Baltimore draining the clock. 20 seconds left. I'm assuming this is just a handoff to Derrick Henry to try to seal the game. 3rd and 5. Lamar dropping back, throwing it, has his man. That's a first down to Rashad Bateman. And here they go, taking the timeout and setting up Justin Tucker to try to go ahead and win the game. Just Tucker, you better not miss this. It's up and in. Will the Raiders shock the Ravens on a Hail Mary? Stabler, oh my goodness, gets sacked immediately by Odafe Oweh. Oh my goodness, Baltimore somehow escapes with that win. I promise you, I ain't rigging it up. I ain't rigged. Baltimore would have won 50-0 if I would have rigged it. All right, here we go. Take a look at the stats. Stabler 29-41, 271, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And Lamar 16-29, 166, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. So neither quarterback had the greatest day, but Baltimore at the end of the day got the win. Here's your NFC 1 seed, Joe Montana and the 49ers taking on Fran Tarkenton and the Minnesota Vikings. Let's see what they got, man. Let's go. It seems like Minnesota just knows how to put on a show. Here we go, man. 17-14, 49ers are up, but it is not over yet. Here comes the Vikings. Red zone alert. They're going to get a touchdown. The 49ers, their red zone alert. They're going to get a touchdown. 3:27 left. Let's go ahead and hop in here and see if the Vikings can go ahead and end the 1 seed 49ers. Fran Tarkenton, we're back. Watching you now, but not in the red zone, not at the 6-yard line this time. You're gonna hit your man. That's Hawkinson on the catch, first down for the Vikings. 3rd and 3. Do not play with fire here. Don't do like the Cowboys. Don't play with fire. Here you go. You got Justin Jefferson. That's always a safe answer right there. If I were you, I'm throwing it back to Justin Jefferson. Here we go. He's not throwing it Jefferson. That's gonna be, is that Addison? I'm assuming. If you show me the person on the screen, EA. Touchdown Vikings, don't matter. Let's go. Okay, it was Addison. I will be confident in you winning Minnesota, but the the Eagles almost stunned y'all. And here comes Joe Montana throwing it. He got his red Jawan Jennings. Here they go. They got 3 timeouts. They do need to get a touchdown, and you got one of the greatest of all time right there behind center. Montana dropping back. Look it all day, stepping up. Okay, Joe Montana, do you have it in you? Well, we definitely know you have it in you, but are you going to get it done? Oh my goodness, almost picked off. Sending McCaffrey in motion. Montana under pressure, hits McCaffrey. He's got a first down. He's got more. They're past midfield. Timeout, 20 seconds left to go for the 49ers. Here we go. It's right there, man. It's right there if you can get there. Montana dropping back. They're going to throw a screen, and he dropped it. 7 seconds. 4th and 1. This is the game right here. Joe Montana to stun the Vikings. Looking, throwing it deep. And it's intercepted off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take this one. Yeah, go ahead and take your knee. It is over with. And the Vikings will beat the 1-seeded San Francisco 49ers. Oh, man. 1 seed for what? 1 seed for what? Oh, man. Here we go. Joe Montana, 22 of 39, 265, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. But Fran Tarkenton, 26 of 32, 257, 4 touchdowns, no picks. That's how you do it, man. Let's go to the next game. You couldn't have paid me to believe that Mark Brunell Jaguars and the Steve McNair Titans would be a divisional round matchup, especially when both teams were wildcard teams. You couldn't have paid me to believe that. But here we are. Let's see what was going to happen. McNair and Brunell. Well. It's just banger after banger after banger, man. Here we go. Let's see if the Titans can hold strong here. But the Jaguars are marching down, and they will get a touchdown. And so now the Titans are on their heels. Let's see if they can go ahead and get into the end zone. They do. And the Jaguars trying to close it out. Okay, Titans, here we go. 2 minutes left. Hey, let's go ahead and see. Can they hold on? 2nd and 1, I formation. This is probably just a handoff to Tony Pollard. This rush down will end it because the Jaguars only had 1 time. They fumbled it. Oh my goodness. The Titans got it back. I don't know how, but the Titans got it back. Steve back there, 26 of 32, 305, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Mark Brunell, 21 of 33, 233, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Hey, I didn't know anything about him prior to making this video. Hey, and he put up a good fight, had some good performances, man. So shout out to Mark Brunell. Cam Newton, do you have it in you to take down EA's second favorite team in the Cowboys with this Panthers roster, man? We finna find out. Yeah, that Panthers team was probably, well past when they should have been out already. So, Cam, hey, shout out to making the playoffs with this roster. But yeah, the rest of that roster isn't good enough to hold up. It ain't good enough to hold up. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats, man. All right, Troy Aikman, 25 of 31, 295 touchdowns, only one interception. Cam Newton, 21 of 34, 198, one touchdown, 3 interceptions. Not gonna get the job done. So yep, let's go on to our conference championships. NFC Championship, Rand Tarkenton and the Vikings on a generational run against Troy Aikman and the Dallas Cowboys, who will not go down. Who got it, man? Y'all gonna watch these with me. Y'all gonna watch these with me. You know what I'm saying? Conference Championship, Super Bowl. Y'all gonna watch these with me. So we can go ahead and get started real quick. Let's go ahead and head to Super Sim and let's go ahead and get it rolling, man. Right here, the way I've seen the teams play, I actually think the Vikings might get this one, man. The Vikings have been playing very good, but you already know EA and the Cowboys, just like the Chiefs, they're kind of unstoppable in the game sometimes when the roster is too good. But look at the Vikings holding their own. Frank Tarkenton said, hold on, hold my beer real quick. Hold my beer. Or whatever they drunk back in the day. I'm assuming it was beer. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. And Cowboys tie it up. Oh, they actually take the lead. And here comes the Vikings. You're in the red zone. You get that job done. Oh, you only get a field goal. There might be too much room for the Cowboys. They get a touchdown here. It could be over 2 minutes left. And yeah, the Cowboys are going to the bowl. The Cowboys are going to the bowl. It's our year. It is our year. It's our year. You say we're losing in the first round. You say we're losing the first round. All right, calm down, Cowboys fans. Calm down. I don't need to hear all that, all right? I don't need to hear all that, okay? It's just a game. It's just a video game, all right? It's just a video game. And then I say that, then I'm going to be doing backflips when Baltimore win. And then we got Frank Tarkenton, 25 of 33, 345, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Great game. He didn't fail him. He didn't fail him. But Troy Aikman, 20 of 27, 327, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Better game, actually. I don't know. I guess you can say Frank Tarkenton may have had a better game. But just too much for the Cowboys defense, man. So Cowboys, Super Bowl, you're waiting on your opponent. Here we go with the AFC Championship. Baltimore Ravens, Tennessee Titans. Last time, well, not the last time, one of the times these teams match up in the playoffs, it gives me PTSD. So let's not have that happen. But we have the man that gave me the PTSD on our team this time. So let's get it. Shout out to Steve in there. He been getting the job done. Let's get it, man. And I just want to say, for those of y'all that were telling me, why didn't I do Joe Flacco? Man, Lamar's better, and plus the system that the game is gonna run is not a Joe Flacco system. You know what I'm saying? So that probably helps Baltimore's case by not having Joe Flacco run read option half the game. So here we go. And Tennessee jumping out to a huge lead. It's reminding me of 2019. Can you put some points on the board? There we go. Thank you. Halftime it is. And Tennessee looking to blow this lead right here. 16-0, 17 unanswered for the Ravens, 24 unanswered for the Ravens. Titans, you need to tighten up, I guess. Come on, what you got? And they don't score. It's how the Ravens gonna score 24 unanswered and win this game somehow. Oh my goodness, here we go. We're gonna hop in right here. Here you go. You need the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Otherwise, this is gonna be a 2-possession game. McNair looking, throwing the bubble. Oh my god, that was dangerous. That Ravens defense really showing out, man. Really showing out. 3rd and 10. You gonna hand it off to Tony Pollard here? What? Why now? I mean, you got 3 timeouts. I mean, because you're going for it. What are you doing, Tennessee? Y'all better have some good called up. And no, y'all gonna get sacked by Kyle Van Noy. The Baltimore Ravens do get the job done, 24-16, man. Yeah, the clock management, that wasn't as worse as the Bears, but man, it was knocking on the door. Here we go for the stats. Steve McNair, 24 of 40, 272, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Lamar Jackson, 19 of 30, 198, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, and he got the job done. And we're gonna get a classic EA Super Bowl of the Baltimore Ravens versus the Dallas Cowboys. Here we go. Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson versus Troy Aikman and the Dallas Cowboys. We see the Super Bowl a lot when it comes to EA, but you know, the game goes how the game goes, you know what I'm saying? I added like a bunch of other quarterbacks, you know, everybody had a chance. You know, these two teams just happen to make it back again, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna complain about seeing Baltimore in the Super Bowl though. Let's go. Alright, let's see if we can get some craziness here, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't hop in on some 2-minute drills or whatever, but here we go. Field goal by the Cowboys, touchdown by the Ravens. Cowboys down, they get a touchdown. Ravens go get a touchdown. Did they miss the extra point? Tucker, bro, you pissing me off this season. You can't be doing that. Here we go, red zone for the Ravens, and they got a pick after that. So here comes the Ravens looking to blow this wide open. Here comes the Cowboys. They get a field goal, and we're nearing halftime, and the Ravens are going to get another touchdown. And oh my goodness, it looks like blowout city for the Ravens. It looks like blowout city for the Ravens. Oh my goodness. Cowboys pick up your prize somewhere around the 50-yard line, because the Baltimore Ravens looking to close this out and to win this game. You know, they got Derrick Henry to close it, and the Baltimore Ravens are going to be your Super Bowl champions. Joe Montana, it don't matter. Tom Brady, 2 Tom Bradys, don't matter. Patrick Mahomes is still in there, don't matter. Terry Bradshaw, don't matter. John Elway, did he even make the playoffs? No. Drew Brees, did he make the playoffs? No. Aaron Rodgers, prime Aaron Rodgers, it don't matter. Lamar Jackson is the greatest quarterback of all time. Somebody's gonna clip that. Somebody's gonna clip that. But yeah, man, Baltimore Ravens get the job done. I swear I didn't rig it, bro. Baltimore would have won like that every time if I would have rigged it. Roger Goodell hand John Harbaugh that trophy, that well-deserved trophy, because the Baltimore Ravens are your Super Bowl champions. Troy Aikman, 23 of 37, 252, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Lamar Jackson, 22 of 26, 217, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Arguably his best game of the playoff run happened to be in the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, Baltimore got it done. Lamar Jackson happened to be your Super Bowl MVP after that performance, man. And I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest fan of it being Cowboys Ravens again like it normally does in a normal sim, but I'm never gonna complain about the Baltimore Ravens Super Bowl. This video was a fun one, man. Let me know if y'all want to see me do this with running backs, wide receivers. I can do it, man. Just let me know what y'all want to see next, and go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you like this video, this type of content, I'm definitely sure you're gonna like when I combine every single NFL division into one team, man. That's about to pop on your screen a little bit, but until then, it's Izayah, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.